Hi, I'm retired Staff Sergeant J.D. Williams, president and co-founder of Mohawk Outdoors. My story didn't start too far from where you all are at right now. I graduated from Harrison High School and was born and raised in the beautiful state of Montana. Everywhere I go, I always brag about how much that state means to me, and carry you guys everywhere I go. Um, on 9/11, I watched the Twin Towers get hit my eighth grade year, and something that kind of impacted my life, to made me inspired me to want to join the military and go and fight the Taliban and Al Qaeda over in Iraq and Afghanistan. Uh, Same with a lot of the veterans that are there, like Brian Edwards and Skylar Coleman. Uh, you know, I joined the military in 2006 and was sent to basic training, and shortly after that, I was stationed with the 101st Airborne Division as an infantry soldier, and ended up doing my first deployment in '07, '08 to Sadr City, Iraq, for a 15-month deployment, and was in some gunfights and lost some buddies over there. And when we returned home from that deployment, I shortly after that I met my beautiful wife Ashley Williams, and ended up having a beautiful little girl named Kaylin Williams, and I ended up deploying to Afghanistan shortly after that as an infantry squad leader. Um, I was told before we went to Afghanistan that it was going to be a very kinetic deployment over there, and that they were sending us into a bad area where the Taliban were located, and it's kind of hard to process that at the time. But when we went over there in 2010, one of the bloodiest deployments since OEF started. We were taking contact, 3 days upon arrival there, and gunfights almost every single day. On October 9, 2010, I ended up stepping on an improvised explosive device when I led a small recon team into a village. We lost a lot of Americans, and we were caught in a complex ambush, and I stepped on an IED that resulted in the loss of both my legs and my right arm. Uh, I ended up getting sent to Fort Sam Houston. Uh, didn't know if I was ever going to see American soil again. They ended up having to perform a cardiac massage on me, and they told me when I woke up that I was one out of 2,500 people to actually survive one of those, and I'm just super thankful. I'm still here to this day, and sharing these kind of events with all of you guys. And I was on a hunt in Minnesota, and I met this guy named Skylar Coleman that's there with you guys right now. He's a hardcore infantryman from the Marine Corps, and me and him were sitting there talking. He also lost a leg over there, and me and him were talking about how many brothers and sisters that we lost to suicide from our units, and we were like, we need to come together and do something for our veterans, that not just our Purple Heart recipients, but all of our combat vets. And so we ended up shortly after that founding Mohawk Outdoors to focus on all of our combat vets on outdoor adventures, something that's healed Skylar and myself tremendously, and I know JL Hendricks and Brian Edwards there can say the same. It's just something about the great outdoors that's peaceful and just paradise to us. And since then, Mohawk Outdoors has been taking combat vets all over the country hunting, and it's not just healing for the guys that are on the trip, but for us veterans that are a part of Mohawk, and the people that are involved with Mohawk. It's very rewarding for all of us. It's very healing for every one of us, helping these guys, seeing smiles on their faces, seeing tears flow, and that brotherhood and sisterhood coming back that we've been missing since we've been out of the military. For this event tonight, I'd like to give a big, huge shout out to my mother, Danielle Rosinski, for really spearheading this operation tonight, and Willie's Distillery for making all the flyers, and always, every single year, he's been a huge supporter of Mohawk Outdoors with Mohawk labeled bourbon bottles and stuff, and it's just been it's always been nice. A lot of people don't know that Willie and I were actually in Afghanistan together at the same time when I happened to get injured, and Deke Simic sitting there too. Rangers lead the way. It's always good to see those two. They've always been huge supporters of Mohawk and always been there for us. I'd like to thank my entire family. Every year, these guys, my dad, my brother, my mom, Derek Rosinski, Dana, Travis, all you guys, my sisters, Tori and Shayla Williams, you guys have always, I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys are always working your butts off trying to make these happen. You guys, I know this means a lot to you guys too, and just seeing those guys smiling, and I know how hard work it is, but I know you guys, love it in the end, and enjoy these trips more than anything. I want to thank everybody that's come together to put this event together. But I know you're sitting in the crowd too. Can't thank you enough from APOC, for definitely donating the rifles, and just, man, it's just crazy to see the amount of support that we've gotten on this event. And I just want to thank every single person that's there tonight. My family, Zach Lefty Colbert, another awesome friend of mine, ended up donating one of these. To me, something I'm jealous I'm not there for right now. One of the most beautiful rifles I've ever seen. He's been just amazing on this trip. He volunteered to be the auctioneer on this trip. Never been hunting in his life, and just having him up there just means the world to our whole Mohawk crew. He's been just tremendous help for all of us, and thank you so much, Zach, for everything, brother. Love you, man. And back to you guys. Thank you, Montana. Everybody that's there right now, all the support that you guys have given us. I just want to say thank you all so much. Sorry I'm not there right now. I've been experiencing a little bit of vertigo, and Doc says it's not a good idea for me to fly, but my heart's with all you guys, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything, and I love you all so much.